So my name is Stella, but on the socials you might know me as on the spot. I'm just Stella. I create videos and images for fun. Yeah, that's basically.
So it's
Stella.
just for fun. Because I've seen like even on your profile, I couldn't put pieces together of exactly what you do.
I do.
And I was like, you know what? I don't want to ask. I'll just ask like on the podcast so that we can, get like to a background story and like, of course, even like the main agenda of like some of the things that you wanted us to discuss.
Okay.
Which were Christianity 1, right?
Yeah.
And number 2, sexuality.
Yeah.
So I think those and those are also things like right now you'll notice like even in a current generation is, because for me I'm from a slightly different generation. I think I'm a millennial.
Yeah, you are.
I am. What do you mean I am?
Do I look that old?
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I can tell.
So even for me, like we went through like a whole different process. During our time, things were a little bit more conservative, probably. Social media wasn't out there as it is right now, and I think also like just life pressure in general, it's not the way it is right now. So the reason why I normally call people to just have these conversations, like so that I just understand what people are going through, how they think, and even why they think the way they think, instead of being like, what? Because, even like Kanaga's episode, like most people were like, what?
Yeah.
But,
like, it was really unique.
Interesting,
Her story
right?
was quite interesting, man.
But when I posted up the teaser, most people didn't know what to expect. They're just like, come on, what? But so now when she starts speaking and everything, you're like, oh, okay, actually, this is just like a normal, regular person.
Yeah.
Well, level-headed, can have a conversation, respond to questions properly. So I think it's just a special generation that we also need to understand.
Yeah.
Instead of judging.
Yeah, for sure.
So now, do we hop on to like just Christianity right away, or do we get a little bit of a background story?
I don't know, man.
It's up to you though. So you tell me like, if we can go to a backstory, maybe we can. If you're not comfortable with it, we can save it for another time.
I mean,
Are you good for it?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so just tell me a bit about like maybe your upbringing, like siblings. You grew up with like family, single parenthood, just the usual shebang that gives us a little bit of...
Yeah, so, I grew up in Thika with my mom and dad. They're still there. I have 2 big sisters. I'm the last one of 3.
Oh, yeah, the last one.
Yeah. So, basically that's me. What else?
School, maybe?
Yeah, I was... I went to Christian schools as far as I can remember.
A strict Christian school?
I can't really say.
Christian school?
I can't really say it was strict, but they like taught you the Christian values and stuff like that.
Which you're following?
No, not currently. Because of things maybe we'll talk about.
Yeah. Because I think that's why I'm talking about like just background story. Just we paint a picture on the background, a bit more context. Because, I think also like there's a time I brought somebody, and sorry to cut you off, we'll still go back to that. I brought somebody off. And always in my head, I'm always thinking like, maybe if somebody's from a single parenthood, that's how they always like maybe turn out like differently because of this, a rebel or something, or maybe usual daddy issues, all those things. And then at times you just find like, okay, this is a different character. They have like, of course, everything is that's just like their personality that grew into that. So what kind of, did you go to a mixed school, girls' school?
I went to mixed school.
Yeah.
Sorry. So, but I remember I was like very tomboyish.
You have 2 big sisters, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But our age gap is a bit kubwa.
Okay.
And then high school, I went to an all-girls. It was also like a Christian-based kind of private school.
Okay.
Yeah. And
then
And then after high school, my first campo that I went to was also Christian like. Ata the one I'm in right now, it's
Christian.
yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, that's basically me. And
A nice background, right?
yeah, I was nikiwa mtoi nakumbuka nilikuwa tu. I was not really extroverted like that. Nilikuwa nakaa indoors sana.
You're not playing with other kids for any reason?
It was very minimal. Very minimal.
Now?
Because, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, just finish.
Yeah, because like sometimes, okay, I never used to go out sana. My parents never liked that a lot. So I was indoors. Nakana toka narudi mapema kiasi. You know, that kind of...
See, that's parents just protecting you, Ama.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then now, like, where does the tomboyish like character come from? Because like I think also maybe for most girls, it at times like maybe from like what I've heard, it's like when you have like a lot of big brothers, and then maybe you're the only girl. So like even maybe clothes that they wear, you kind of tend to start borrowing like your brother's clothes, and then you pick like your mannerisms and stuff.
Wow.
Or even maybe if you have like a big brother, or maybe an uncle or cousin that you're living with, and they're the ones who like maybe influence you to be more of like on the tomboy side, or just what made you enjoy that?
I don't know, man. Like it just came about.
From nowhere?
I really don't know, because I have my dad with me, I have my mom with me, I have sisters. But, you know, my sisters, I think, when I grew up, I took what nile closeness as much, because your age gap, like, gap yetu ni kubwa sana.
Like they were kind of like out of the house and doing their thing when you're still a baby.
Yeah, yeah. So we never really talked much. So I just grew up with my own perceptions and my own kind of worldviews. I never really used to share them out with them or anything. So,
but where did you pick them from? Like TV, radio?
Yeah, I used to watch a lot of
friends
TV.
Or
because nilikuwa tunapenda style ya maboy. Like, you know, I don't know. It just used to work for me.
The clothes.
Yeah, I used to wear jeans. I don't remember any time I asked my mom, I want a dress.
No,
not really.
Okay, and she didn't ask like, no, you're supposed to wear a dress. You know how moms at times can be in Nini.
She still kind of does that.
Even now, she's like, yo, please wear a dress.
You're a girl, man.
Oh, shit, okay.
You know, but she did it from like a kind point of view. It wasn't tatile. Yeah, so I guess the TV and just observing people and boys sana. Yeah, it
that's
just
what you gravitated towards more.
For sure, yeah. And then when I got to high school, I played sports like bake. So, you know, it was...
Yeah.
Kind of gave me that feeling, Pia. So, yeah.
Okay. And then now, did you... Because a lot of the places that